I would like you to write your name and what you think mindfulness is about. I mean, I'm sure you've heard this word, before.
Learning to focus your mind on the now, not be distracted by other thoughts.
At the beginning of the day, some people don't want to talk very much. And then very slowly, as we are sort of doing meditation and different exercises, they sort of realize that it's actually fun. We fight with the world constantly because the world is not what we want it to be. And by connecting with ourselves, we can actually try to just accept ourselves and accept that, the world is as it is. What I'm hoping you will get from today is some sort of tools, some simple tools that you can take away, and practice.
When I arrived, I was still slightly nervous. I'm always slightly reluctant to try new experiences, but I was made very welcome. And as the day has gone on, it's lived up to what I hoped it would do.
Okay, well, we're going to do a bit of meditation. What I would like to invite you to do is to really become focused on your breathing, how you breathe in and how you breathe out. Many people who come here are full of fear and are sort of really feeling, very distressed, depressed, and feel that they're never going to feel any better. How was that?
Very good. I felt as if I've woken up from a nap.
So I'm going to ask you to choose a card that somehow appeals to you in some way. So often when we look at an image, there's the one level, say, oh yes, this is pretty, and then we put it aside and that's it. Or we can get more, inside the image, what is it about it that feels special? Where does it take you?
Kind of reminded me of the colorful life. Life has got so many colors in it, and if you look at it, different color has got different shades and variation of shades.
Quite often I will just hide what I actually feel. So the outside says a lot more than what I actually feel.
And is that serving you to be like that?
I think it then makes me happy. So I make myself be happy. But then some days when I don't want to be and I am tired and I think, just leave me alone, and I'm still like, yes, no, I'm fine. But I don't like to dwell on things, but I do like to maybe make out that I'm happier than what I really am.
So we're going to carry on with our team of mindfulness, and we're going to go into nature. The idea of the mindful walk is that it's a very slow walk where you're totally in relationship with yourself. So it's not about getting somewhere, it's about the experience. Bring something back that has particularly touched you from this experience.
I enjoy the walk because being able to connect myself again to myself. All the time I hadn't really been with myself a lot. I just always been on the rush to do things from A to B and then to do the next activities as soon as I have time, but never really thought about enjoying myself being just with me.
So I want to give you the experience of mindful eating. I really want to invite you to use as many of the senses that you can. Of course, the taste one will be the main one, but you can also use the smell, the touch, and the sight, and the sound. Mindful eating, is it different from the way you eat normally, or the same?
It's more tastier than eating it, just bite it and eat it.
Before I was very quiet, but now I'm more
think about myself and think positive, and I do what I think is right for myself.
This is really amazing, isn't it? You know, that we think that empowerment is actually to do more and more and more and run around and you know, when in fact empowerment is actually to do less for other people and more for yourself. What a revelation, isn't it?
When you talk to people who haven't had cancer or haven't experienced cancer in their immediate family, then they don't really understand what the impact is. And I think that's what's lovely about being in a situation like this.
They meet other people, they talk, they have fun, because the course is really set up for people to have fun. They also discover that mindfulness is not something that is very complicated. You know, it doesn't require a lot of reading or anything like that. It is really about small changes that they can actually implement in their own lives.